What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a good week. In time for your holiday. Listen, I'm off, okay, and I will just freshen up or whatever so I can do this video. And truth be told, I was just thinking about, like, should I do a video? Because y'all know, even on like holidays, I really don't take a break off. Like, I'm just so used to just getting up and just going up. That's why my ass looks swollen, because bitch, I was in here asleep too. Okay, these motherfuckers is tight, all right? But I was like, nah, because sometimes I feel like if I take a little break, then stuff gonna be backed up, or I missed some stuff. Then I need to talk about stuff that happened over the weekend that I didn't get in the last video. It's just, it's the Capricorn in me, okay? But, you know, one of these days, I'm just gonna take a complete break and come back refreshed. You know, next month, actually, I got the whole week of Christmas off, that whole week. So I think I might do something, you know. And then my birthday coming up in January. My birthday is on a Friday, y'all. My birthday is on a Friday, January 7th. And I don't know, I was thinking about maybe just going somewhere for the weekend or whatever and just chilling out, partying up, or I don't know. Y'all don't fuck with people like that. So I don't know. I'll see what's up. I'll see what's up. I'm such a loner. I'm such a homebody. But yeah, shout out to y'all. I hope everything goes well with y'all Thanksgiving. Don't kill nobody, okay? Don't hurt nobody. Don't argue with nobody. I gotta keep telling y'all that. Just walk away, all right? But anyway, let's just get up into this video. So, unfortunately, we have some bad news that we want to start off with. We got to get it out. Some rest in peace condolences to Antoine Fowler. He was the little 6-year-old boy. Well, at the time, he wasn't 6, but when he passed away, we just found out earlier this week that he passed away. He had an autoimmune disease that was inhibiting him from absorbing nutrients, and he's had it since 2015, and he had over like 25 surgeries to help correct it. But I guess he just succumbed to what was going on with his body. He's the little boy that, you know, where we about to eat at, you know? And it is so crazy how, and this happens all the time. This happens all the time. Baby, girl, I just came out the shower and put a shirt on, okay? Whew, ain't got no bra on or nothing. Girl, I'm at the house chilling. Anyway, we see this all the time where people, you know, talk about a person and, you know, make fun of them or whatever, and then when something bad happens, it's all love and support and everything. We've seen that because I remember when he first came on the scene and his mama and him used to do the live streams or whatever, and he was eating up all the food, and, you know, it always seemed like they was doing takeout or whatever, and he was eating a lot and all that. And truth be told, that probably was just that one particular day that y'all saw him doing all that, and so everybody assumed a whole bunch of negative stuff about him, you know, and because, you know, he had a little chunky face at the time, and, you know, he was eating his McDonald's and all that stuff, and, you know, people were saying negative things, but now it's all empathy and sympathy for him. And this just goes to show you never know what's going on with a person. And we shouldn't be talking about them like that, okay? Especially their physical features. And, you know, and when I say that, I mean, if they look a little different, we don't know what's going on. We don't know if it's a medical thing. We don't know if it's on purpose. We just don't know. And we need to get into a habit where we don't, you know, assume the worst or just be negative about a person. You know, I have to say that about myself too, myself included. You know what I'm saying? So, he was 6 years old, unfortunately. It's just like with the Chadwick Boseman. Girl, I was about to say something else. Nobody knew he was sick, and people was making fun of his condition. You know what I'm saying? And had no idea what was going on. And then come to find out, we saw what happened. You know, we just gotta be more sympathetic and more human to each other, okay? But, you know, unfortunately, he didn't even get a chance to live his life. So prayers out to him and his family. You know, they gave us some good stuff, I will say that. He was a funny little boy. I like that. Unfortunately, also, we have to deal with, as really right after I posted my last What It Is video last week, either that day or the next day, I'm pretty sure it was literally later that day, Young Dolph, the rapper, was reported to have gotten killed. And I was like, wait a minute, what happened? You know, at first, and I'm not going to sit here and act like I was so all up in my feelings over it, because truth be told, I didn't know this person. I've heard his name before, and where I heard his name was when he was giving away a car to a fan. A fan won a Lamborghini. It was like orange and blue or something like that. Yeah, that's where I heard about him from, but I've never heard his music, and if I did, it's probably something that came on and I just never knew that that was him. And I've always been like that. Like, it's a lot of stuff that I probably know, but I really don't because I just don't be paying attention. But I never listened to his stuff, like literally just put in and, you know, play this Young Dolph, you know, never did that. And it is so crazy that you find out about people in their passing and when they go through something bad, how much of a good person they really were, okay? And I don't care if I didn't know this person, didn't know his music, didn't know what he was about. It was messed up in the way that his life was taken so young. I think he was, what, 36, 35, something like that. He was a family man. He had kids. He had a woman, okay? He had a partner in his life that was, you know, I found out she had an organization about, you know, black fathers needing to grow up and live. You know, black men need to live and things like that. And then to have her own man shot down the way that he was in, what is it, Makita's butter cookies, okay? He went in there to go get some cookies. He went in there to go get some cookies. He was always supporting this establishment, and two people, I believe, came and just started shooting. And, you know, of course, it got out on social media first before it got to the news. And I started seeing videos on Twitter about it. You know, people was live streaming who was actually there in real time. And it was just, I feel bad for the family, you know, because they probably found out on social media before they actually got that phone call that something happened to their loved one, you know. And that's just how it is with this day and age of social media these days. You know, news travel real quick before it's actually confirmed, and, you know, before people can do it in a more sympathetic way or whatever. And, you know, you gotta log on to the internet or whatever app you on and see videos circulating about you know, your loved one then passed or whatever. And that's just terrible. That's really, really terrible. And it's messed up that people can't even go home and, you know, support local businesses and just be themselves or whatever without somebody coming after them, okay? It's too many jealous people. It's too many envious people that don't like to see you get out of the situation that you were in and better yourself. And you just out here minding your business, and they want to take your life for it because you're living better than them, because you're doing better than them, because you applied yourself, okay? Because they could still be doing the same thing. They could be living better. They could be doing and having all these businesses or whatever, but you didn't apply yourself. So don't get mad at the next person who's doing better than you because you're sitting down there just soaking and trying to look for the easy way out by robbing people, by taking people's lives, by selling drugs and doing all this other stuff when you could be doing better than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was just messed up. I wasn't here for that. I hate when I hear about these rappers, okay? And it be people, I don't care if I don't know them or anything, people in general. Because it's the same story. Like, we see these people try to get out of the messed up situation that they were in. You know, they grew up in the hood, but then, you know, they don't want to stray too far from the hood when they make it so that they can understand and know where they came from. But sometimes it's like, sometimes we just can't go back. We just can't go back. We got to keep going forward because, listen, these motherfuckers going back and their life getting taken. For what? For what? Man was just getting some cookies, y'all. Some cookies, okay? And I think they found the car. I think they found, I don't know, like, they did a memorial. People were shooting at the memorial. 3 people got arrested for that. And then somehow, like, this is how out of the loop with Young Dolph, you know, he from Memphis, Tennessee. I said, I don't know who this person is, but it's truly, truly messed up. This is what I put on Twitter, y'all. And then somebody was like, well, he was born in Chicago. I'm sitting here, I didn't respond. Because I'm like, okay, that's fine. I still don't know him. Like, that don't change it. But he was raised in Memphis, okay? So, you know, that's where his core at. And I feel sorry for that community. I feel sorry for his fans, because as I was just looking at all the stuff that was popping up about him, it was just a lot of outpour of love and positivity that people were saying about him. You know, unfortunately, you have those people who wants to seek attention. Some people were saying stuff about Yo Gotti. I was like, what was going on with that? They had beef at one point? Y'all explain that in the comments. I ain't feel like looking it up, because that, to me, the man passed. That ain't even necessary. I don't care. But, you know, Soulja Boy, sometimes, you know, people can be funny with the stuff that they do, and then sometimes it's just too much and it's attention seeking, and that's exactly what Soulja Boy was doing. I do not respect anybody who come after a person who passed, regardless of if you had beef. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, you don't mess with the person, you don't like the person, don't say nothing at all. You don't have to say anything at all. It was just like when Michael K. Williams passed, and then 50 Cent posting the stuff that he was posting about him, okay? If you don't like a person, why do you care to mention them and to shit on their name in this time? You don't care about their family, obviously. You don't care about their friends and the people that's around them. You don't care that that's going to hurt them because you don't care about that person. Keep it quiet, okay? Soulja Boy getting on live and all this stuff, and, you know, there was a controversy about a song that was released, and, you know, he had to get pulled off for the Millennium Tour for the Missouri and Memphis stop, you know, because I guess he had some beef or whatever, some words with Young Dolph or the people on his label. Baby, it's stupid, okay? And Soulja Boy needs to sit down before something happened to him. Like, let this be a lesson. Quit all this tough guy acting and shit. It's just disgusting. And what is it doing for you? You're looking like a clown. But at the end of the day, my prayers go out to his family, his wife, his kids. You know, unfortunately, they have to grow up. I don't want to experience losing my partner. I don't want to experience losing anybody else in my life, but especially a partner too. Somebody that I wake up to every day. It's like, how do I open myself up to love another person the way that I love this person, knowing that this person was taken away from me too soon? That is a lot. That is a lot. But once again, condolences and prayers out to, you know, Antoine Fowler and rapper Young Dolph. On some more like political, or I would say, you know, world news that we've been following, there's been 2 trials that's been going on. The Kyle Rittenhouse, I don't give a fuck about it, okay? At this point, I'm not even, and y'all notice that I haven't been mentioning it because I don't care. And when I say I don't care, I meant in a way that I knew what was going to happen, okay? He was found not guilty, and he was the one that crossed state line with the gun and, you know, shot at the BLM protest in Wisconsin. We knew what was going to happen, okay? After seeing the clips and seeing the way that the court was acting, the judges were acting, the lawyers was acting, we already knew what was going to happen. So fuck him, all of that shit. Didn't want to say he's not racist. He's cool with he support the Black Lives Matter cause and, you know, all of that. But then you up there with Trump and you're on Fox News. Girl, I ain't got time. Moving on from that. Injustice was served for right now. The 3 men that were accused of killing unprovokedly, you know, just because he was black, Ahmaud Arbery, they were just today found guilty, okay? On the majority of all the charges. I know 1 was found guilty on every 7 counts, okay? And I think another one was found guilty probably like on 5 or whatever. Either way, all 3 of them hoes is going to jail, okay? You know, it was a lot of disgusting stuff that was being said up in there. When that lawyer was talking about Ahmaud, trying to make it seem like he was an animal, talking about, oh, his dirty toenails, why his mama sitting up in there. What does that have to do with him getting killed? Like a... Anyway, I'm not finna do that. You know, I'm not finna do that. Didn't want the pastors up in there. Didn't want Jesse Jackson up in there. Girl, People will do anything to try to distract you and put reasonable doubt into the jury and to distract people from what is happening, okay? And that's what they was doing, and the judge and the jury did not fall for it. So justice was served in that aspect. Now let's see how much jail time these people are going to get, okay? Baby, my throat. This what happened when you don't talk that much and you just wake up. When I tell you, bitch, I've been sleeping on and off all day, okay? It is, and don't judge me because, listen, for the past, I needed to sleep. I needed to sleep, so. But the first thing that was on my mind, I was like, oh, girl, get up and do this video for them because you don't want to leave them hanging. You know, some of them got to travel, whatever, to people's family's house or whatever, and or they need a little distraction while they at their people's house because, you know, they get on their nerves or whatever. So get them something to listen to, okay? So, hey, here we are. Meanwhile, let's get into some more uplifting stuff, I guess. Congratulations to Odell Beckham Jr. You know, him and his girlfriend, Lauren Woods, they are expecting their first child together. Girl, truth be told, I thought Odell was a little... I know y'all, I ain't the only one, but hey, congratulations. I thought he was at least bad, you know, at least bad, but you know, that's cute. Congratulations to the couple. You know, the AMAs came on this past Sunday, and if you can tell, and most of y'all, obviously y'all didn't care because ain't nobody held me for a review or anything like that. Baby, I watched The Real Housewives first. I watched Insecure. I watched Salt Lake City. And then I watched the AMAs. And when I say I watched the AMAs, I fast forward through the whole thing. That's what it was, okay? It was cute having Cardi B be the host or whatever, but it was a lot. It was a lot, you know. She was nervous, I guess. But, you know, Silk Sonic, they opened up and they did Looking Out the Window. Looking out the window. This bitch. That is my song. They did that. And you know, they sang that and that was a good opener. I love that song. I love that whole Silk Sonic invitation to see Silk Sonic, whatever the fuck the album was called. It is good, okay? I'm mad that it's short as hell, 31 minutes, but it is good. It gave me what I needed. And that album and Adele's 30 album has been on constant repeat, okay? And this is giving me hope for music because it's been a minute since I've actually been listening to albums, new music that has come out and been listening to it back to back multiple time, like, you know, switching on and off and just keep on going back to it. And that's how I've been, you know. Earlier it was Jasmine Sullivan's Hotels. Oh, that was my album. That is my album still. You know, she got nominated for some Grammy Awards, okay? And I need her to get an award. I need her to get an award some way, somehow, because I feel like they keep on doing her dirty. Like, I don't know what got to happen, but she has to get an award. And I'm bringing that up because, you know, besides the performances, which were kind of lackluster to me, Chloe, she did all right. You know, I wasn't, you know, it was the same thing. I mean, she switched some stuff up or whatever. It was cute. You know, she did a good job. Ooh, wait. Okay. I need a new song. Have Mercy is cute. I still like it. I still bump it, but I need a new song. She needs to find her footing. She needs to find her sound. She needs to find who she is. Okay, we got that. The Backstreet Boys and the new Kids on the Block, that was the best part of the whole thing. That was the best part of the whole thing. New Edition. Did I say Backstreet Boys? Hold on, y'all. Ooh, that's a tickle that I don't like. Okay, cool. Not Backstreet Boys. Bitch, they need to do a Backstreet Boys and an NSYNC, okay? That's what y'all need to do at the next one. Get y'all together because Joey Fatone and his daughter was out there in the audience, okay? I saw them out there in the audience when New Edition and New Kids on the Block was doing their things, and I'm so glad that they gave props to New Edition and said without New Edition, there would be no New Kids on the Block, there would be no Boys to Men, bitch, there would be no Backstreet Boys, there would be no NSYNC, there would be none of these boys bands like this, okay? Because they are the blueprint for that era, all right? Dumb people They came first and everybody else took their model, okay? Took their model, and some of them got even bigger than them. Yeah, we'll get into that. We already know why that happened, okay? Anyway, moving on from that, you know, they did a really good job. But it was a certain amount of awards, a couple of awards that I just felt like, really? Really? And I like Doja Cat. And Doja Cat going through her own stuff at this point. You know, Mama said she ain't really been happy with music for the past 5 years. You know, she don't like doing the interviews and, you know, cameras all up in her face. And I get it. But at the same time, it's hard for me to sympathize a little bit, because this is the industry that y'all chose. This is the profession that y'all chose. This is the career that y'all chose. So sometimes when I hear, you know, entertainers complain about, you know, not being happy because they're bombarded with this and bombarded with that, it's like, you know that this comes with the territory. So if you're not strong enough to deal with it, why put yourself through it? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they are human. So I understand, you know, everybody be at their breaking point. Everybody have, you know, mental stuff going on. And sometimes everybody just need a break, you know, and she just need a break. All right. But Mama is not R&B. I want people to stop putting her, these awards, shows, ceremonies, stop putting her and The Weeknd in the R&B category. They are pop rap, pop music, pop this, okay? That is what they are. And to be quite honest, they are taking the awards from people who are actually R&B artists. No shade to them, because I love me some Doja. Okay, I do. Planet Her, that's my shit. That's my album. I like that album, okay? But Mama is not pop, all right? She's not R&B. Over real R&B artists like Jasmine Sullivan, her, and the likes, okay? And then the same thing with The Weeknd. The Weeknd is not R&B, all right? I'm seeing him being nominated in these R&B categories, and I get frustrated, because you know they're the bigger name. So therefore, they're going to go to them, even though they're not truly that genre, okay? It's frustrating. And that's why I don't even care about the Grammys coming out. You know, the nominations came out, and it is what it is. They say Jay-Z is now the most nominated Grammy person, history, whatever. That's cute, okay? Drake and Kanye, of course, you know, they both got, I think, Best Rap Album. I thought Drake said he wasn't submitting his stuff to the Grammys no more. Okay, you know, but the typical and the same people that we already know got a lot of nominations, okay? And that's basically it. Shout out to Spice, okay? You know, Miss Spice got nominated for Best Reggae Album. Sweetie got nominated. I said, oh, all right. You know, some of the girls got nominated, so I was happy for that. But other than that, I'm not really... It is what it is, okay? I seen this freaking LA Times headline, you know, it was clickbait. It had to be clickbait, but I didn't click on it. And everybody in the replies was like, why click on this? Because it's dumb. You know, saying how the nominations just happened and Adele 30 did not get not one nomination. And we're like, first of all, if you are a music editor and this is what you're supposed to do for the, you should know how this stuff works, okay? We're not even in the music business, but we know how the Grammy nominations come about. You take your album, if it's released at a certain amount of time before the deadline to actually submit the music, then you can do that, okay? She didn't submit any music, and the album literally just came out. Like, she could have submitted some stuff prior to the album coming out just because they knew it was fly or whatever and it was gonna pop, but she didn't do that. So of course she's not gonna get nominated. The album just came out. Baby, that album had me in my feelings. I don't care what nobody said. The first song, I was like, okay, what is this, Second Nature or something like that? Whatever, bitch, the first song, okay, cool, whatever, that was setting the tone. I was like, you know. And then when we get into My Little Love, I said, bitch, hold on, you know, like, We just got into the album. Like, this is only the second song, and you already making me feel some type of way. Like, she's talking, she got her son talking in the background, and, you know, at the end of it, you know, she's just being extra vulnerable, like, revealing a whole bunch of personal stuff. Oh, my God. I was like, wow. You know, Hold On, bitch. Hold On made me cry. We already know Easy on Me is that girl. But, Hold On really made me cry. It had me in my feelings, just had me stuck for a minute. And I was really confused. I said, Ashley, are you going through some stuff? I said, yes, I'm going through some stuff. I don't know. I said, am I? Bitch, it was like therapy a little bit. Can I Get It? Oh, I love Can I Get It? I just like, it's like one of the few upbeats, or probably the only really, really upbeat, I could say, song on the album, but I just like the way that it flows, okay? And To Be Loved, oh, that's, girl, I like the whole album. And like I said, I've been playing it. Those are my top favorites off the album, though. But moving on from that, the 12 people will stand trial in the Paris, what happened? Remember out there when Kim Kardashian, I think it was like 2016 or whatever, Kim Kardashian went out there to Paris, okay, and she got robbed and tied up into a bathtub and all that stuff or whatever. Yeah, and they stole all that jewelry, like $10 million worth of jewelry or whatever. It was a $10 million jewelry heist, and it was targeting Kim Kardashian and other people. So they're about to stand trial, you know, which they should. And I remember when that happened, and I ain't like the way people was just, you know, because it was Kim Kardashian, they was trying to be less sympathetic to her or whatever. But you have a gun put to your head, and you didn't know what was going on. You would be all in your feelings and everywhere too, okay? Tell me how you would feel, all right? I just didn't like the treatment of that. It was messed up. It's just like, I don't know what's going on. Like, it's just been a rash of a whole line of people getting robbed out there in Beverly Hills and stuff like that. Then one of that Real Housewives, Dorit from Beverly Hills, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, get robbed and stuff like that. It's just crazy. You know, that's sometimes, you know, it's not good to flaunt. And I ain't even gonna put that on there, because people will just follow you just to follow you. You know, that's why I don't put a lot of stuff that I do on social media. Yeah, I may post some pictures here, post some pictures there, but I never understood putting a geotag up on there so people can follow your whereabouts or whatever. I don't need to floss my money. I don't need to floss my jewelry. I don't need to say how much this costs or what I got or whatever. No. Okay, I may put some little clothes up there that I got, you know, whatever. But, bitch, you gonna come steal that? They too big for you. I'm serious. I'm so serious. But, you know, it's about time. It's about time, okay? Speaking of Kanye West and Drake, I wasn't even going to talk about this, but, you know, hey, it is what it is, because I think it's fake for the moment, and I think all of this stuff has been doing, as I'm looking at it now, I feel like all of this whole beef, so-called beef between Kanye and Drake was nothing but a publicity stunt. And it was to drive sales to their albums and attention to their stuff. At this point, that's what I'm looking at it at. Because this, all of a sudden, they coming together because Jay Prince, you know, got them together, whatever. We already heard what Kanye had read off when Jay Prince was in that video, like he was a hostage or whatever. And then I guess Drake accepted it, and it's a truce, and they was partying it up and doing it up big out there in Toronto. And I'm sitting here like, I don't buy, I don't trust it, okay? I just don't trust it, you know? And now they're coming together for this benefit concert for, to free Larry Hoover. You know, he was the leader for the GDs out here in Chicago, like 30 years ago or something, okay? Man been in jail for a while. And man is not getting out of jail. I get it, you know, I understand it, but this is not going to get him out of jail, unfortunately. It's cute or whatever that they trying to get together and do something, but they could have came together for something else. I feel like, no shade, they're doing this benefit concert, and some of the fans, they pissed off because they said the ticket prices is like $200 and up, okay? $200 and up. I said, bitch. Now, $200 get you what? A rafter seat? $500 get you what? Bitch, I ain't paying no $500. Girl, I ain't never paid no $500 to go see nobody, okay? And that's Beyonce included. And all my goddamn seats have been on the motherfucking floor, okay? On the floor, by the stage. And I wish I would. Girl, I gotta teach y'all how to find the deals, okay? I wish I would pay $500 for some shit that's probably gonna start late. And it's probably gonna... Anyway, moving on. How y'all feel about them reuniting? Reuniting, does it feel real good? I'm bad. We'll see how long this so-called truce lasts, okay? Jen Shaw, speaking of more Real Housewives news, if y'all haven't been paying attention with the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and knowing what's going on with them, see, the girls with the money, they are in trouble, okay? You got Erica Girardi, you know, on Beverly Hills, and her ex-husband, or soon-to-be ex-husband, Tom, you know, going through what they going through, and him, you know, stealing money and all that stuff, and if she got involved in it or whatever, and then the people trying to sue her and all that. So you got that going on. That's played out on the Beverly Hills last season that just went on. Then on Salt Lake City, we got Jen Shaw, which is playing out now, that we saw and found out about earlier this year. You know, she was arrested for wire fraud, telemarketing fraud, bank fraud, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Basically scamming older people out of money. All right. And, you know, her assistant steward, you know, that was her good girlfriend on the show. Okay. And they was really close, and he was charged with a lot of stuff too, just the same amount of her. And he was saying not guilty, not guilty. Now he took a plea deal, and that man is pleading guilty. So at this point, I kind of feel like he might flip on Jen, okay? And I kind of feel like Jen just might go to jail, all right? She just might go to jail. Girl, you know, just to look at her on Salt Lake City and the way that she be acting, the lady act like she did nothing wrong, or that this situation is not serious. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all, okay? At least show some type of concern and remorse, and be like, you know, even though they saying that this happened, I'm sorry that these people feel this way, but I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But she just don't act like that. It's like, let me throw it in your face that I'm still living good and I'm untouchable. I said, girl, now you gonna see how untouchable you are soon, huh? Okay, you're not, ma'am. But he can get up to 70 years in prison. Now, when it comes to prison time, baby, don't play around. Don't play around, okay? You better get all your ducks in a row, baby. That's what you need to do. The whole situation with the football player Zack Stacy, okay? This is what I'm not here for, and I don't understand the what is it? The justice system or whatever, because we say you're not supposed to put your hands on people. Domestic violence is a killer amongst couples, amongst women especially, you know. And we hear time and time again, all of these couples, or I would say all of these women, a lot of women, men too, okay, because men go through certain situations as well. They're not excluded from domestic violence situation. You know, we go to the police to get help, or they go to the police to get help. I've never been in that situation, but yet there's nothing really much that could be done, okay? Oh, sometimes it's a struggle to get a restraining order. Oh, sometimes it's a struggle for them to get it on file that this person has been violent towards me. Oh, this person, I just need help, okay? And then when something truly bad happens where I get beaten to a pulp, or they get beaten to a pulp, or unfortunately pass away, like, then everybody want to do something. And then even if it's caught on tape, just like this whole situation with Zack Stacy, he's a former football player, okay, NFL player. This man came over there to his ex-girlfriend's house, the mother of his child, 5-month-old child, okay, who was sitting in the chair or in the bouncing or whatever right there, and you're arguing with her, and that's one. Okay, couples argue. You're not even a couple, but hey, people argue. But then you proceed with your thick neck ass, okay, and I mean, did you see how thick his neck was? I said, wow. You know, the video didn't do it justice. Like, he looked like a big dude in the video, but then when you saw his mugshot and his close-up, I said, that's a big boy. To be throwing that lady around like a rag doll the way that he did, I said, oh no, that is messed up. That's messed up. That's trash. I mean, threw her into the TV, smacked her down, picked her up, threw her back down. All of this right in front of the kid. Right in front of the baby. Like, are you serious? You could have hurt the baby if you threw her just a little bit closer. Like, you could have threw her on the baby. Now, what would have happened then? Okay, and then you go on a run, and I'm so glad she caught it on tape. But then at the same time, it's like, even though she caught it on tape, what is it going to do? Because they caught him finally, and he got released on $10,000 bond. And she a white woman. They don't care. They don't care. Okay, I said that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That man should still be in jail right now. Okay, or at least put his bond to something that he probably can't afford so he could stay up in there, because I don't know his financial status, but you know, they tried to make it a point that he was driving a 2020 Ultima Kia, so who cares? But you know, $10,000 for what he did, and you saw the evidence? No, that and that's disgusting. Anybody that put their hands on anybody within a relationship, especially, you are trash, and you deserve punishment for that. You deserve punishment for that. I don't like when men hit on women, and I don't like when women abuse the men in their relationship either. I don't care if you know, get upset and then you pop him or whatever, thinking that he ain't gonna pop you back, and then be upset when he pop you back. Keep your hands to yourself, men and women. We gotta stop that, okay? Like, what do you get out of beating the person that you claim that you love? That is not love. Love don't cause hurt like, love don't cause that type of hurt, okay? It don't. It don't. And it shouldn't. You know, and I hope they do something, man. I hope he get jail time. I really do. I really do. In white people news, just in case one of y'all wanted to know, Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello, Miss Havana, they broke up. Anyway, I just feel like I needed to mention this. Somebody said what I feel about it. I don't care. There it is, you know, but I mentioned it for you. Moving on from that, Summer Walker, girl. Summer Walker said she was insane. Because, bitch, why would you put your man name on you like that? Oh my God. Oh my God. The only name I got on my body is my own name, okay? I am not about to put somebody else's name on my body like that. I don't care. I'm not one of those. Oh, no. I just don't understand it, okay? Maybe, you know, I did want to put my uncle's, like, a little, you know, that's one of the tattoos that I wanted to get, like a memorial to my uncle or whatever, you know, that, because he passed. Y'all know that. Y'all know the story. But dick or puss ain't that good that I want to put them, get their name tatted on me. Baby, you can tag my name on you, but I'm not finna be stupid enough and tag your name on me, okay? Listen, don't do it. Don't do it. Mama got Larry. Is it Larry or Larray? Because I think it's only one R. I don't know, okay? Got a tattoo right here, and then he got Summer on the same spot on his head. Baby, no, okay? And everybody was like, you know, this nigga that she just got with or whatever, and he had to come out and say, oh, trust and believe, I've been in her life since 2014. I said, oh, so y'all been kicking it. And I ain't saying like they've been in a relationship or on all type of situation. They've been cool. And that's fine or whatever. But still, bitch, I'm not finna tattoo my name on you. And you not finna tattoo your name on me. That's not finna happen. That is not finna happen. Mama is going through some stuff, okay? I feel like she moving a little bit too fast, okay? A little bit too fast. Baby, you ain't even do that with London, okay? London Bridges. And, you know, he gave you a whole baby. Even though he was trash according to you. And from what I've seen from the other baby mamas. You know what? What is with that other baby mama, the Ebony girl? What is with her? Like, when I say she won't leave that girl alone, every time I see something about her, she's always mentioning Summer, okay? It's just, it's weird at this point. It's, leave that lady alone, okay? But Summer, all right, who am I to tell you what to do with your body, okay? Fine. I ain't never tattooed nobody's name on me like that. Nobody that I'm messing with. No. Okay? Tessica Brown, a.k.a. Gorilla Glue Girl. Ma'am, I'm going to need you to sit down, okay? Mama, this is what... You're supposed to... What is it? Capitalize on the moment when you have the moment when people are talking about you, all right? and you did that just a little bit, when you tried to put out your little merch, when you know, mess up your hair and everything, it don't move, okay? All of that. But we passed that. We passed that. Okay? And now you want to put out a single called My Hair. You know what I'm saying? And then they said that, you know, she tried to reach out to Nicki Minaj camp to try to get a feature on the song, but she ain't hear nothing back just because she got shouted out in her song Fractions. Okay? I said, ma'am, it's cute. The song is, I guess, like it's a little New Orleans bounce song or whatever. I guess they'll probably play it up in somebody club down there, but it's nothing to take serious. And I feel as though if she would have put it out around the time right after she got the stuff out her hair and capitalized on it, oh, it probably would have hit. It probably would have hit. But like I said, we've moved on from it, okay? That was then, this is now, we don't care, all right? Moving on from it. LeBron James, what is going on in the NBA? Girl, y'all fighting. The girls are fighting. I said, what is happening? I saw that clip on the internet, on Twitter. I said, what is going on? First of all, I ain't know who the fuck Isaiah, what's his name? Isaiah Stewart on the Pistons, Detroit Pistons. LeBron and the Lakers was playing them. The Lakers won. I don't know what happened. I think LeBron had hit him in the face when they was at the free throw line or whatever, and he jumped up and hit him in the face, and next thing you know, they just popped everything off. Now, I don't know if it was on purpose, accident, or whatever, but Isaiah didn't take too kindly to it. Next thing you know, they going at it, people trying to break him up. All of a sudden, when we see Isaiah kept on trying to charge and charge and charge, girl, at one point, his face was just bloodied. I said, bitch, what the fuck happened? I said, what happened? I said, this is not professional, okay? We don't need nothing of this. This is bad sports, all right? I got to look at that documentary on Netflix. I said, this is not good. This is not good. We don't need this type of drama. This is not what we should be displaying, okay? Okay? We're past this. We're past this, all right? This is not good sportsmanship. And now both of y'all suspended. And truth be told, I feel like they should have got equal suspension. LeBron got suspended for a game for yesterday, and then oh boy got suspended for the next 2 games. No, they both should have got equal tension, equal suspension. That's what they should have had. But y'all tell me what's going on with that. And y'all heard about what out there in Wisconsin, the Christmas parade? They got the guy that ran through it, 5 people done died. Okay, and I was like, please don't be. I just knew it was a white person. I'm sorry. It's not funny, but I just knew it. And then when I saw the picture, I said, damn. Okay. And then when I heard his name, Darrell, I said, bitch, Darrell Brooks Jr. I said, that's a nigga right there. I said, what was the purpose? What was the purpose? And then when I saw them taking him into the courtroom and I looked at his locks, I said, oh, yeah, you look like you own some stuff or something that's just not right. All right. I don't want to assume, but it just didn't look like everything was just all together there. So I just need to know the purpose of what he was doing. Like, them people was minding their own business, having their annual Christmas parade. And then them older people just got killed up in that process. And then just found out today that a 6th victim just died, an 8-year-old boy. I said, you know what? Why are we doing this? Why are we hurting each other for what? Oh my God, this world, I was just never understanding. And then update on the Astro World. Listen, at this point, the whole situation is getting out of hand. Like, and I'm saying, when I say getting out of hand, like these lawsuits, it is a $2 billion lawsuit against freaking Travis Scott at this point. Over 200, probably 400 people have already sued him. Live Nation, even Drake. The security people are suing because they said them security people were hired off of Instagram. Like, they didn't do no background. They didn't do nothing or whatever. So they was just hiring any and everybody. The medical people getting sued. It was just everybody's getting sued at this point. And $2 billion, ain't nobody got that money, okay? And I don't know how they're going to get out of this. I'm pretty sure they're going to reach a settlement because some of them probably going to have legitimate cases and some of them probably going to get thrown out. But at this point, I kind of do feel bad for Travis because, you know, he is the face, but he he bearing most of the responsibility or most of the blame because he is the face, you know what I'm saying? And people say that he could have stopped, he could have stopped it for the most part, but he can't have 100% control over that big ass crowd like that. People still gonna do what they gonna do, because people are ignorant sometimes, and people are probably inebriated or whatever was going on. You just never know. Nobody woke up that day and thought that, hey, this is what's going to happen. We're going to go out and hurt people. Nobody thought that. But at the same time, like I said, he's the face of it. It was poorly put together. It was poorly handled. And now this is the consequences that they got to face. I don't know how he's going to get out of this. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. If you're a lawyer and can you offer some insights or whatever? Because I really do want to know, like, $2 billion. He ain't got that. Hell, the Kylie got $1 billion, but she ain't finna. That ain't her husband. A baby daddy, I would have been like, that ain't my. I ain't no ride or die in this situation. You just my baby daddy, okay? That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. Somebody said now, Stormy really gonna be riding a public school bus or going to public school. I don't like that they said that because, even though Travis going through that stuff, Kylie can take care of that, but I really don't feel like, I don't know. He's not gonna have to fork over all that money, but this is just stained his career. I'm pretty sure he can come back from it, but not now. So I don't know. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. Rest in peace also to Malika Shabazz, Malcolm X's youngest daughter. People say it's a little conspiracy going on. I don't like giving into conspiracy. They said a couple of men that was accused of, his murder was exonerated. They was let go. And then all of a sudden she found dead in her home. They don't suspect foul play. But, yeah, she was like, what, 56 years old or something like that? Yeah, 56 years old. She was found by her daughter. Malcolm X's youngest daughter. Mind you, he had 6 kids, so it was the youngest of 6. So, rest in peace to them. Also, Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree said, listen, inflation is a bitch and we going up 25 cents. Shit is not $1 no more. It's $1.25. Now, when y'all go and shop at Dollar Tree, because I don't stop at Dollar Tree, Dollar General, or whatever. I don't, and there's no reason why. I just don't. Maybe because it's not really around my place or where I be at, so that's why I don't go there. Because I'm pretty sure if it was like right down the block, I'd probably be up in there getting some shit. But I don't. But when I used to back in the day, because we used to have this dollar store or whatever, they used to, stuff be $1, but they always added 10-cent tax. So it'd be $1.10. So if it was $1.10 back then, that's when I was a kid. Because we always used to be, when we go to the store, the dollar store was next to it. Like, it was like, Omni's, what was the store that they changed it to? I can't remember what it was, but it was like a big, grocery store, whatever. But it was a dollar store right next to it. And then we always like, oh, can we get a couple of dollars? Because we already knew what the total was going to be, whatever we wanted to get. So we get a little bit of toys or whatever, and it's always 10 cents tax, okay? So if that's the case, then is everything really in a dollar store was really $1? Like, for real. Like, no lie, I'm dead ass asking, okay? And I feel like, all that money, the dollar store and Dollar General, all that money that y'all making, bitch, y'all don't need to inflate the prices, okay? I know we going through some shit in the economy, but really, people poor enough, okay? People need convenience, all right? Y'all couldn't eat that 25 cent. Stop playing, okay? But let me tell you something. It don't sound that much, but it do. That's a lot. That's a lot. To some people, that is a lot, all right? That's an inconvenience, bitch. Moving on from that, the last thing that I want to say is congratulations to Iman Shumpert, a.k.a. Tiana Taylor's boo thing. Listen, bitch, they be up in the house dancing, okay? Tiana Taylor was like, you can't get up on Dancing with the Stars and embarrass me, bitch, okay? I'm out here giving lap dances to everybody and busting my ass on stage. The least you can do is bust your ass on that stage out there and show them that you got them feats, okay? And he said, bitch, baby, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, and he did that. When he did that, Missy Lose Control, And then he put that, because if y'all don't know, she got inspiration from Chicago footwork, okay? If you saw it in the video, the dancers, them Chicago dancers doing the footwork and stuff like that. And so when he did that, and then the music changed, and dun, 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 dun. That's how we be when we be footworking, baby. We be so goddamn serious, and we be, you know, we be all like that, girl. It be, bitch, I was so happy. I said, oh my God, every time I see Chicago footwork, you know, Detroit can go get up into it, because they are like half sister, half cousin, or cousin, or whatever, you know. We like this, okay? So we be footworking out here in the Midwest, bitch, okay? Chi-town, come on, let's juke. Y'all gotta come out here and just flow with it, But, you know, congratulations to him, because he won. I was so glad a black person won, okay? And I was glad that it was him, you know? So congratulations. Anyway, like I said, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all holiday. You know, be safe, be well, be easy. And I will see you guys later on tonight for Sisters, and then Friday. All right, peace.